Well, and speaking of expectations, this is very strange. I mean, not strange, but intriguing. Like, this is regarding Nintendo.
Yeah.
So,
The big N.
the big N. I don't know if you don't remember, Nintendo had a loyalty program, like a rewards program called Club Nintendo.
Yeah.
They canceled it. It was last year, I think. Yeah, by the end of last year, they canceled this program by June, I think so, June of last year.
Yeah, the announcement came on March, and then by summer it was...
They canceled it. And now... it seems in an investors meeting with Tatsumi Kimishima, the president of Nintendo, they announced that they're bringing the new program, the new loyalty program called MyNintendo, and they're aiming for 100 million members. Yes, million. What? Like that's, I don't know. That's so.
Gotta dream big.
Yeah, but it's so ambitious.
Yeah.
So I'm reading the announcement, the article from a games industry written by Brendan Sinclair. It says Nintendo will roll out its new My Nintendo loyalty program next month, and the company clearly has big plans for it. Sure, like they're setting an initial milestone of 100 million members worldwide for the service. What's going on with you?
I just wetted myself. Not like that.
What?
I just dropped water all over myself.
Okay.
For all of you iTunes listeners, picture that. Just imagine that.
Don't. Okay, so this program is set out to launch in March.
Yeah.
So in a month?
In a month? Yeah, it's right around the corner.
But this is interesting. In 39 countries.
Yes.
I couldn't find...
Me either, yeah.
I couldn't find the full list of the countries, but I remember reading in a Facebook group, in a Miiverse Facebook group from Mexico, and I read that Mexico is one of those 39 countries.
Okay,
I mean, of course you don't care about that, because, but we do because we're in Mexico.
And our Mexican audience will care, I guess.
But too. Club Nintendo was not in Mexico, in Latin America at all. Club Nintendo was only in the US and Canada?
Yeah, not the official club, because I mean we had a magazine which was
but
tangentially related.
I mean the loyalty program.
Yeah.
It was only in Japan, US, Canada, and a few countries in Europe only. Mm-hmm. And what I've heard about this is this is going to launch in a lot more countries.
Yeah,
now.
39. It's a
big number, and that's why they're expecting 100 million members. So the debut in March will be in 39 countries, and they will be expanding upon that. So it's 39 countries initially, and they will be getting into new territories over the course of the year. So this is incredible. I think. So I'm reading this news article. This says initially, My Nintendo will offer few benefits to users. There will be a points program similar to the old Club Nintendo system that was phased out last year. Just for you, discounts targeted to individual users, and automatic downloads for digitally purchases Wii U and 3DS games. In the future, Nintendo hopes to use it for managing friends lists, cloud data, perks at retail stores, and more.
Right.
So, what do you get out of this? There's potential, I think. So.
I think it's very. I think we should zoom out a little bit. With the whole, give a little explanation of not just My Nintendo, but also the My Account system that Nintendo is implementing. Because they are really moving away from the previous iterations of their online network, which was a mess. And they, the friend codes, come on, Nintendo. That's, oh man. Oh my God.
I mean, these long codes should die back in the NES days.
Yeah.
Right.
So, they're moving on from that, and then now they're having, a much simpler, leaner, very, very easy to use system, which, you can put an email account and, have several accounts linked to your Nintendo account.
Like Xbox Live and PS.
Yeah, that's exactly the point I wanted to get to. It's now really turning into a very equal competition level for all three of the networks, the Xbox Live, PSN, and Nintendo. And I really want to see how they fit into that competition, Because, I mean, as far as we know, this is still free, right? There's no fee for the network usage.
I mean, if they're setting a goal of 100 million members, this should be free.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way they can get 100 million people in March.
Yeah.
Or I mean, even by the end of the year, by charging, I don't know, like $50 per year, like Xbox Live or PSN does. They cannot do that. So
I mean, not for the using of the system, but for the same thing as multiplayers and special privileges and whatnot. Because I don't know, I see them, I can see them doing that. Because I mean, networks and servers are not cheap, so maybe on that side. But I mean, just merely talking about on competition, I think this is going to be great for all three, because now it's going to be a level playing field, and on top of that, I don't know. I really find it interesting to see, because it's now not. Before with Club Nintendo, it was a complex and not very easy system where you needed to go online, register your game, answer a couple surveys.
Did you use Club Nintendo?
Me not, personally not. I never, because of this, because I never really wanted to go and make the extra effort, even though it's not that hard, but I really never wanted to do the extra effort. But in this case...
I did,
You did, yeah?
Yeah, I did have a Club Nintendo account. Right. It wasn't available in Mexico, but I'm a cheater, and I used... a U.S. address. I think I searched for a Walmart, and I put the address of a Walmart in the U.S. in Texas, I think so, and I used that as my account, and I created an account, and yeah, I mean, every game I purchased, I just redeemed the code. Yeah. On the Club Nintendo.
It was a scratch thing, right?
No, it just had a written code inside. Okay. There was where the manual was, right. And I put this code in the Club Nintendo website, and I got coins, and with these coins I could get free games. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't get any of the physical rewards like pouches and bags and posters and that stuff because
you needed to,
because I needed to be in the US, right? So I could not get a poster delivered to my fake Walmart address because I wasn't there, But I could get the digital rewards. So I got a lot of games out of that. Cool. I got I actually got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze for free.
Cool.
With that, I got the new Super Mario Bros. 2, Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of Virtual Console games. I got the original Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. Yeah, I mean, I like the program because I got a lot of free stuff with it. Yeah. And I think it wasn't perfect because, as you mentioned, you had to do an extra effort by going into, by getting this code and going to website and typing and answering what I think was a very long survey that was unnecessary. Right. But, I mean, free games, right? So give me that anytime.
The great thing about this is that there's they are going to reward you just for playing the games. There's no need to register them anywhere. It's going to be more straightforward, at least for what we get from the announcement.
Yeah, I think...
Or the translated slides that, we got from the meeting.
Right. But I think this is exciting.
Yeah.
This could definitely point at very, very cool things for the future.
From that, from those translated slides from the, the meetings presentation, there seems to be two types of coins or reward things, which are gold and platinum, or as they call it for coins for fun and coins for deals. So there seems to be a little bit more of a layer there in the system, rewarding system.
Club Nintendo had a similar thing to that because there was a gold thing and a platinum thing, but that was like a status. So if you get to a certain number of points, of coins, in Club Nintendo, you reach like an elite status. So it could be like a gold elite or a platinum elite, something like that. So every year, depending on what status you were, you could get access to an extra free thing.
Oh, okay.
So there were. I remember that for gold members, you could get like maybe smaller games for free, and for platinum members, you could get like I got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze that way, and you could get games like big games like this, and maybe it's something. Maybe I think they're
along those lines.
They're looking at this system to set this new model. And I know. I think it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's really, really exciting.
Do you think there's going to be integration, between the console and the new mobile thing with DNA they're doing?
They should. I mean, I think there's something.
I remember reading something about the mobile part of things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading here that the company said that future releases from their mobile things will be designed to encourage enrollment in the program.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it is smart for them to try to merge their different platforms and brands and get people excited about this. Maybe you can use this platform. Maybe like someone that is playing Miitomo or any other mobile game from Nintendo on their smartphone, they can use this platform as to get them to get a 3DS or a Wii U or an NX. Maybe if I'm playing a lot of Miitomo, which I won't, but many people will, maybe they can get a notification on their MyNintendo account that, hey, like, you got all these points. You can redeem this for
a game on your
Super Mario 3D Land
on
the 3DS, and oh my god, but I don't have a 3DS. I gotta get one because I have a free game, right? And I think this is, or maybe a discount. Or maybe they'll get like a discount code and present this as your nearest retailer.
There were some mentions of coupons and things like that for discounts.
That's cool. That's cool. That's very, very cool.
Yeah. Hopefully this time around it's going to be a more global thing, as you said. Maybe more countries.
39 countries is a lot, and
so more people can get into this and take advantage of those deals.
If they get Amazon on this, I mean, if they get discount codes for Amazon,
that would be huge.
I mean, I'm sold on this. I mean, because I'm a very frequent Amazon customer, so if they get Amazon, like, sign me up. Sign me up. Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. And as well, speaking about coupons, discounts, and sales, this is very interesting. Nintendo revealed the top selling software for the Wii U and 3DS, which, I mean, there's some positive things about this, some not so much, but I think it's very interesting to discuss this. So the best selling Wii U Nintendo games, only first party games, which I don't know. I don't think there are any other. I mean, I don't think there are third party, but in the top 10.
I think, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me read this list for you right away. So number 1 is, unsurprisingly, Mario Kart 8.
Of course.
With 7.
Well, I would argue that Smash could be a close contender for this.
I don't think so. Mario Kart has a broader audience.
You think?
Definitely, because Mario Kart has the family audience out there.
Well,
Smash doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
So Smash is more like a hardcore gamer audience, and Mario Kart gets that and the family audience. So Mario Kart is first place with 7.24 million copies, which is like, I don't know, like 60 or 70% of the total Wii U install base, which is a lot.
Yes.
Which is a lot. Second place is New Super Mario Bros. U with 5.08 million copies. Then Nintendo Land with 5.02 million. Super Mario 3D World with 4.63 million copies. Then Smash, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U with 4.61 million copies. Then this is a surprise, like a very cool surprise. Splatoon.
Yeah.
Number 6 with 4.06 million copies. This is cool. This is cool. Super Mario Maker with 3.34 million. New Super Luigi U with 2.42. Like, this is surprising, because remember, the New Super Luigi U is basically a DLC, an expansion, which was released as a standalone title as well. But this is cool. This is very cool. Then, what I think is still the best game on the Wii U, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD, with 1.69 million copies. And 10th place, this is so weird and in some ways depressing, is Mario Party 10 with 1.65 million copies. And I don't mean that in a sense that I don't like Mario Party. I'm a fan of Mario Party. That's why it's depressing, because Mario Party 10 is not the kind of Mario Party game that I was expecting out of Nintendo.
Right.
But it sold a lot. So I don't know. And going on to 3DS territory, there's unsurprisingly as well Pokemon X and Y on first place with 14.46 million copies. Then Mario Kart 7 with 13.03 million.
Which is an old game by now.
It's an old game, absolutely.
It's been out for a while.
Then Pokemon, once again, Pokemon is a powerhouse.
It is, it's huge. And I mean, it's the 20th anniversary, right?
Sure. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with 11.46 million. Super Mario 3D Land, great game, with 10.63 million copies. New Super Mario Bros. 2 with 10.04 million copies. Animal Crossing New Leaf, 9.86. Smash for 3DS, 7.92. This is strange. Tomodachi.
Are these lifetime sales? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is now Tomodachi Life with 4.89. This is... I didn't expect this much from this game, from Tomodachi Life. Maybe Japan, maybe this was huge in Japan, but this is a lot. Like 4.
I'm impressed that you haven't, or I missed it, that you haven't mentioned Ocarina, the 3D remake.
It isn't.
Wow.
So number
That's
9,
surprising
number 9 is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and number 10 is Nintendogs plus Cats with 3.96. But more surprising to me than Ocarina is A Link Between Worlds. What is it?
That's absolutely right.
I mean, it's not on the top 10, so wow.
Yeah, I did a little research on that, and actually, instead of searching for the top most selling games, I searched for the best reviewed games, the ones with the best critical acclaim, and yeah, those pretty much the entire Zelda franchise on the 3DS. It's the top 3. It's
A Link Between Worlds, Ocarina, and Majora's.
Yeah, that's like the best.
And Fire Emblem.
And Fire Emblem, it's very close in there. It's I had it right here. It's Ocarina, Link Between Worlds, Fire Emblem, Awakening, Majora's, Super Mario 3D Land, Monster Hunter, which is very big. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate,
it's amazing.
It's huge. That game it's very popular. Xenoblade and Pokemon X and Y.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3D?
Xenoblade, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I didn't know it was so well received.
Yeah, it's well received.
Okay, so I mean, what do you get from these numbers? I don't know. It's kind of not too many surprises, save for Splatoon being on the Wii U top 10.
Right.
That's like a very nice surprise, and having Tomodachi Life on the 3DS and not any Zelda game.
Yeah.
And
I'm more impressed by the 3DS list than
the Wii U one.
Wii U
but I'm also impressed by not having Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah,
Hyrule Warriors is not on the top 10.
Although Hyrule Warriors, is it a first party or
yes.
is it? Yes, it is. It's published by Nintendo?
Yes, it's published by Nintendo. Okay. And where's also oh my god, I forgot the game I was about to say. But Hyrule Warriors is strange not being in this list. Donkey Kong Country, where is that? Like, I don't know. It's this speaks a lot about the ecosystem of the platform, about the user base of Nintendo consoles, because Mario Party 10 like 1.65 million, and Mario Party 10 was not well received at all.
Yeah, not
like. At all. It was very panned by critics and users alike. I mean, I'm looking at the Metacritic page for Mario Party 10, and it's sitting at a 66 Metascore, which isn't
not bad.
It's not terrible, but certainly
it's not great. It's not what you expect from a first party.
Certainly not better than Hyrule Warriors or Bayonetta,
right?
Or Bayonetta 2. So I don't know, but I was thinking, so. Bayonetta qualifies for this list because it is published by Nintendo.
By Nintendo too?
Yeah, it is published by Nintendo. It is developed by Platinum, but it's published by Nintendo. So this could be classified as a Nintendo game. And
weird. Yeah.
And it sold less than Mario Party 10. Just let that sink in for you.
Well, the thing is, it's aimed towards a much more hardcore audience, right?
Absolutely.
And sadly, that hardcore audience, it's very, very,
very small
on the Nintendo side of things.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a strange list.
Yes, yeah.
It's a strange list, but I think this speaks a lot about Nintendo's selling franchises, which are, I mean, from both lists, it's Pokemon, it's Mario Kart, is big, and almost any Mario games.
Yeah.
All of the Mario games. 3D World, Mario Maker, 3D Land, Super Mario Bros. 2, New Super Mario Bros. U. These are big games.
Right. And I could assure you that the moment the new Legend of Zelda game comes out, it's going to be right on that list, like the first month.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, yeah.
I don't know.
I am.
I'm not entirely sure about that, but let's just think about this. Like, Nintendo looks at this list, and they look at this to approve other projects.
Right.
So people always argue that why should I care about the games that are selling most? I don't care. Just give me the games. But keep in mind that games are made because they expect a return in profit.
Right, yeah.
So the games that sell the most are the games that are getting sequels.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do they say? That we're getting a Mario Party 11. Woo! And
which I don't think it's surprising, right? I mean, we have Mario Party 10. So obviously something happened at 9 and at 8 and at 6 and
we actually have 13 Mario Party.
Oh, that's
games
true because we have some
Mario Party Advance,
games.
Mario Party DS,
True.
and Mario Party Island Tour for the 3DS. So we're getting another one in this.
I can't wait.
And we're getting a Mario Party 9. I'm sorry, a Mario Kart 9.
Yeah.
Which I'm so excited about the idea of a new Mario Kart game, even though I know it's just too far away already.
Right,
but
yeah, and I wonder what
I'm a big fan of Mario Kart.
That's new in that, because I mean, what else can they put in that game?
Just new tracks. Just give me new tracks, and
right.
I'm cool with that. Maybe VR. I don't know. But anyways, so
VR. Oh.
Hey, it could be good for Mario Kart, right? But I don't know. But Nintendo is not jumping into
on
the VR bandwagon
right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So speaking of sales, I have here the sales figures for the amiibo.
Right.
For the different amiibo by territory. So I have Japan, the US, and Europe. I don't know if the US includes Canada.
I think it's where I saw it, it's laid as North America.
North
as
America.
a whole, yeah.
Okay. So
that might include us.
Yeah, I think when they say North America, that includes all Latin America because they export the amiibo figures from the US into the rest of the continent. So I don't know, but anyways, there are a lot of differences between the sales of the different amiibo.
Yes.
So
yeah.
So the US, unsurprisingly, number one is Link.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Link, Bowser, got that one. Bowser is so cool. Toon Link, Mewtwo, which I'm so depressed that I don't have the Mewtwo amiibo. The Sonic, Pikachu, Mario, Pac-Man, Mega Man, and Ganondorf. So a lot of all of these characters are very popular with the North American audience, right?
Yeah.
Characters from big franchises.
Zelda,
here.
Mario, and Pokemon.
Zelda, Mario, and Pokemon with
America.
Sonic and Pac-Man here and there, Mega Man, but those are big franchises anywhere. Mm-hmm. Europe, the sales figure for amiibo in Europe is not too different. So it's this, but this is Mario in first place. Yeah. Mario, Link. Mm-hmm. There's the Inkling Squid, which is surprising for Europe. There's the Green Yarn Yoshi, which, by the way, that's the best amiibo out there by far.
Sorry about that.
There's Mario. There's Mario again because. Why is it? Oh, okay. So
there's a classic Mario.
Yeah. So number one was Mario with a classic color, and there number 5 is Mario from the Super Mario series. Yes. Number 6 is Mario from the Smash series. Wow. There's Pikachu. There's the Inkling Boy. There's Toad and the Inkling Girl. So this is cool. And in North America, the Mario was in the list. In the classic color.
Only the classic Mario.
So, Japan. Oh, Japan, I love you so much.
Japan is crazy about Splatoon.
You're so weird, Japan. Yeah. So, the top 3, Inkling Girl, Inkling Squid, and Inkling Boy. What the hell? This is so strange.
Yeah. They're crazy about Splatoon over there.
Yeah, and I get why, but, I mean, the amiibo... I don't know. The amiibo for Splatoon are actually some of the most well-looking of all amiibo. Okay. So I think that's cool. And there's Mario from the Super Mario series, Mario with a classic color, then Mario with a modern color. Mm-hmm. There's Isabelle from Animal Crossing. What?
Then
Kirby? Kirby, okay, that's cool. I
guess.
mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
Green Yarn Yoshi, but number 10, like I didn't even know this was a character, not even an amiibo, but a character.
I don't even remember what it is.
Digby from the Animal Crossing series. Like, what is?
Sure, why not? I guess.
And I don't know. This tells a lot about the differences in what people buy in each of the different regions. Do you have any amiibo?
No, I don't. I'm not much of an amiibo enthusiast just yet. I haven't really got into it, and I don't know. I don't want to come off as sounding very anti-Nintendo, so I haven't really commented on it. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't just found the one that really brings me in, and makes me want
I think Nintendo is doing kind of a terrible job in getting people on board with the amiibo in terms of their functionality. I don't know. It's what do these things do? I mean, they promise us that these things will be doing cool stuff. They launched with Smash, and they said like, "Oh, you can get your
characters.
You can use your amiibo to fight with you alongside you in battle." But I mean, I can do that without the amiibo. There's like a CPU character. Like, why should I need an amiibo? I don't know. This doesn't make any sense at all to me. Yeah. And there's this thing with the Twilight Princess HD.
Oh, I
where
don't know.
it will be including the Wolf Link amiibo, but this Wolf Link amiibo will be unlocking a new dungeon, a new Wolf Link only dungeon in the game. And
I didn't know that.
Okay, so that's okay, cool, a new dungeon, but just think about it. That's on disc DLC, right?
That's right.
That's on disc DLC, and why are they getting a pass on that? Right? That's a dungeon that is locked in the game. Unless you buy the amiibo.
Yeah, that's...
And that's so... I don't know. That's weird.
Weird practices, yeah.
Yeah, because you're punishing people that will be getting the game digitally. So, I don't know, like...
And that game is a full-price retail game. It's $60. $60 retail game.
So, I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird that Nintendo is not doing anything cool with amiibos, where Activision is doing something cool with Skylanders.
Yeah.
And there's Disney Infinity, where these characters take life in the game, and you can collect them. If I have this amiibo, I can use this character in that game and have a lot of fun with it. Not the case with amiibo.
Which I'm still not big on either Skylanders or this thing.
Sure. I'm not either. But my point is that they are enticing. They're enticing people to get. I mean, kids want to play as this character, so they want to get the figurine and play with that character in Disney Infinity or Skylanders.
As it stands right now, it's just pretty much a collector's thing. It's having them there.
The amiibo, absolutely, and I think that's. I don't know, that's weird. And I do have some amiibo. I have the Bowser amiibo, Yoshi amiibo, the Diddy Kong.
Yoshi, right?
Both. The Smash. I have Yoshi from the Smash Bros. Series. I have the Green Yarn Yoshi.
Okay.
And I have a Diddy Kong. The Diddy Kong amiibo, which is very cool. That amiibo is so cool. And I only have them as collectibles, really, because I don't really use them in any case. I just wanted them to display them on my gaming set, and they look cool. And I think the only game that has really the only game that I played that I think has made somewhat good use of the amiibo is Yoshi's Woolly World. In fact,
how do you use them?
Because every amiibo that the game is compatible with any amiibo, all of them.
Right.
So any amiibo that you use with the game unlocks like a Yoshi wool pattern.
Oh, okay.
So there are like a 60 something different.
Super Mario Maker is doing something similar, right? They with the character model for Mario.
Yeah, but it only changes the model for the 8-bit. For the original Super Mario Bros.
Right.
I don't know, the original Super Mario Bros. No, it's not texture. It's the set. I mean, the graphics. I don't know.
Right.
But Yoshi's Woolly World.
I guess.
I don't know. But Yoshi's Woolly World unlocks different patterns for Yoshi's. They are not necessary. I mean, you can just play the game without them.
Right.
But it's cool and it's cute in a sense. Like, I got my Diddy Kong amiibo, I put it on my gamepad, and now my Yoshi looks like a Diddy Kong with a color Diddy Kong. And it's so freaking cute. It's like, you're like, that that's nice. That's awesome.
Right, and it gives again a purpose to your amiibos. It's
right.
no longer just a figurine anymore.
Absolutely, and Mario Kart did the same, where you unlock a costume for your Mii.
Oh, cool.
But with certain amiibo, but that only works for you if you use a Mii in Mario Kart 8. And honestly,
that's the minority.
Most of these customs are, in my opinion, kind of ugly.
Okay.
But not the case with Woolly World. Because these different patterns these different wool patterns for Yoshi in Woolly World are cool looking, are cute, and I like that. But I don't think that's still enough to sell amiibo.
Right.
And there's also this big problem with Nintendo not being able to meet demand. Like, I want a Mewtwo amiibo. I want that one. I want a Mewtwo because Mewtwo is my favorite Pokemon. And it's sold out.
Right.
I cannot get. I want a Lucina amiibo, and I cannot get it. I want a Serious Samus amiibo because she's my main in Smash. I cannot get that. It's so infuriating, so frustrating.
Well, but that still, talks positively about, if they're sold out everywhere, then that's a good thing, right? I mean,
yes and no, because you also gotta meet demand.
Right? Yeah. Sure.
I mean, of course, if you made 100 of these for the whole planet,
they're gonna sell out.
They're gonna sell out, absolutely. But I don't know. It's weird to me, but I think that Nintendo has a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But I think
come up with a better campaign, a marketing campaign.
But at the same time, they need to keep the momentum for.
Is that here?
For what's going on?
There's a phone ringing.
So there's a phone ringing at the studio, and I don't know what to do. Let's just ignore it.
Yeah.
So I think Nintendo has a lot of work to do with. In terms of actually getting people enticed about Amiibo for the next generation. I don't think they will abandon Amiibo for the NX. I think that Amiibo will play an important part
hopefully
in the NX, but they got a lot of work. A lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And staying right on topic with Nintendo, so Mother 3, a game that many fans of the Mother or Earthbound series have been asking for is rumored to come to North America, and the rumor has a very credible source. This is according to Emily Rogers, who is a journalist that mainly focuses on Nintendo. I follow her on Twitter. I've actually talked with her a few times over Twitter.
Nice.
She's a very, very nice person, and she's a frequent source of leaks and stuff, and all of them have been true so far. So, wow. So this could be true. So Mother 3 could be coming to North America. I think this is huge for the fan base of Earthbound.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be moving any consoles but this is cool.
It's interesting, yeah. And I mean, again, anniversary things, right? This is 10th anniversary for the game.
Really? No,
I think it is.
It's more. I don't know. I'm not big on the series, mainly because I haven't played any game in the series,
either.
And I should. I really should. I know I should play Earthbound.
Yeah, we talked about this on the first show that Earthbound was originally, was one of Iwata's first real projects, within Nintendo. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm gonna take just for the sake of debate the opposite side of the road, and I'm gonna say that it's not coming. I don't think. I think they've had enough opportunities on the past to come and show the game and bring the game back.
I don't think so. Mainly one reason: they acknowledge the demand for this game. I don't know if you remember, but not last year's, it was 2014's Nintendo presentation. They joked about it. Do you remember they had like a weird cartoon with Robot Chicken? I don't know, like they had this weird animation at the beginning of the presentation of the Nintendo Direct presentation. And the animation for Reggie joked about Mother 3, like they had some game like this. Like, there was like a fan on the audience, like, hey, what's Mother 3?
Oh, that's true.
And Reggie was like,
I
don't know. I think just by the fact that they acknowledge that people demand Mother 3, and that Mother 3 received a fan translation already.
Yeah, which was offered for free to Nintendo.
And I don't know. I think
That's part of my argument. I mean, they've had everything in their hands for releasing this, and they haven't. And I mean, Reggie has teased with so many things. I still remember the game show, the Game Awards shows,
the Game Awards
where he came
with
he arrived with a clip with a Metroid clip, and I was so certain that it was gonna be an announcement for Metroid, and there was not.
But at the same time, you could argue that he did that to gauge the interest in the franchise.
Could be.
It could be. I mean, I don't know. I think they will be bringing Mother 3. I hope so, and just because of the source of this information and. Emily Rogers is a very credible source of information, of insider information from Nintendo. And
do you think this is going to be a full-fledged retail game, or is it going to be a virtual console?
Yeah, it's an eShop game, I think so. For the Wii U or NX. I don't think it's coming. Not 3DS, I don't think so. But Wii U or NX, and I think it will be huge for the fans.
Do you think it's going to take that long to come out? Like a year and a half?
I don't know. I mean, they could do this, like, they could do a Direct and Mother 3, and it's out now.
Yeah.
Maybe they can do that at E3 as well. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting.
Although I expect this E3 to be more focused on NX.
I hope so.
I don't think they're going to talk anything, Wii U a little bit, but mostly NX.
I think they will be doing a kind of a similar thing that they did last year, where they will be holding a small Direct before their presentation.
Right. And then the Treehouse thing after?
They could be doing a presentation on Sunday.
Right.
And where they will be focusing on Wii U and 3DS. And then they're showing on Tuesday will be on X. I think they will be doing that. However, I don't know where will Zelda fit in that. The new Zelda for Wii U.
True,
I don't know if they will be moving that to Sunday.
Maybe they can start with that and then just move on to an X.
Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, so this Mother 3 rumor is interesting. And I think we should be paying close attention to that.